animals, these are desperate times. The impacts of climate change, habitat loss, the destruction of marine resources, and a shameful lack of enforcement of international treaties is creating a catastrophic situation for animals. We are no longer fighting simply for the welfare of animals, we are fighting for their very survival. To reflect this new reality, the Political Animal Lobby, or PAL, has changed its name to Animal Survival International. We're broadening our focus to better help animals survive the massive challenges they face in a rapidly changing world. As we made our transition from PAL to ASI, we continued with business as usual, and June was yet another busy month. In South Africa, the worst drought in 100 years is still raging in Addo National Park, and it's showing no sign of letting up. Again, we called on our supporters to help us secure more water for Addo's animals. Thanks to your funds, we've purchased and installed 4 solar pumps to provide water at waterholes. These waterholes quite literally mean the difference between life or death for many animals. Pangolins are the most trafficked mammal in the world, and more than 1 million have been brutally killed for their scales in the last decade. We were recently alerted that since COVID regulations started to ease, more pangolins than ever are now being stolen from the wild. Thankfully, there are dedicated people standing by to receive and care for pangolins confiscated from smugglers. It's a long and expensive process to save and rehabilitate each pangolin before they can be released back into the wild. ASI has made a commitment to combat as much plastic pollution in our oceans as we possibly can, and we're starting one beach at a time. This month we worked on the beaches and sea around the Greek island of Kefalonia, home to the critically endangered Mediterranean monk seal. All marine life in this area is suffering from pollution. Our team of cleaners consisted of divers with boats and dedicated volunteers. Together, they picked up 1,000 pounds of mostly plastic rubbish from 3 beaches and underwater locations. With your generous support, we'll expand the beach cleanup program to as many places as we can. In Zimbabwe's Hwange National Park, wild animals are indiscriminately caught and injured by illegal snares set by poachers. More than 3,000 of these deadly devices lie in wait to trap defenseless wild animals. The ASI team met with the Dete Animal Rescue Trust, or DART, and saw firsthand the challenges that these snares present. DART works tirelessly in the Hwange area to remove snares and rescue animals injured by them. But their funding was running dangerously low. Thanks to you, we've raised enough funds to provide DART with equipment and funding they need to continue this vital anti-snaring work. Hyenas are clever, loving parents and play a vital role in keeping diseases at bay in wild animals. In part because they have such a bad image, not much scientific research has been done on hyenas, and scientists urgently need to know more. We asked our supporters for help, and in June we fitted 3 hyenas with radio collars, a very important first step in learning more about these misunderstood creatures. Once again, we're deeply grateful for your generous donations and support in raising awareness and funding for these critical issues. You make it possible for us to make a difference, protecting wildlife and wild spaces across the globe.